There are all sorts of forces that act on the plane as it flies through the air. The force that causes it to stay up in the air for longer is called lift. That's the air around it, underneath the wings, or the hoops in this case, giving the plane lift. When I throw it, that's the force of thrust, whatever's making it go forwards. I'm thrusting it forwards, aren't I? So that's the force of thrust to make it move forwards. Anything that stops it, when it finally comes to a stop, that's called drag. So anything sticking out of your plane that will catch the air, catch the wind and stop it from moving forwards, that's called drag. That's why we want our planes to be as streamlined as possible so that they fly through the air. And what's that force that brings things back down to Earth? That's called gravity, isn't it? The force that keeps us down on Earth. So there are actually 4 forces on the planes as we fly them through the air. So we want our planes to be as streamlined as possible so that they go as far as possible. So this is the flying hoopster. You can get really creative with these because you could make a binocular version. Look at that, with 2 hoops at the front, the small ones at the front, remember, and 2 larger hoops at the back. So you can use your imagination. You can try any way you want to make a different one, but it's still with the straw in the middle. Let's see how that one flies. Oh, that one flew pretty well too. You could have a go at making your flying hoopster an extra long one. I've used 2 straws in the middle here. I've just cut a little slit in one of the straws and pushed it into the other straw and sellotape them together to make an extra long hoopster. Still got the small hoop at the front and the bigger hoop at the end, but an extra long one. Let's see how this one goes. Whoosh. Oh, that crashed into the whiteboard, my goodness me. So those are the hoopsters. You can, of course, just make a regular paper aeroplane, and I've put up on our classroom stream some directions, and there's also a video you can watch and follow along with to make 5 easy planes. I tried 2. I think this one was the Harrier. Might need a bit of help with a grown-up, but that one, oh, it went in the sink. It went in the sink. And here I made this one as well. This one was a bit more complicated. It looks marvellous. Look at that. That's really streamlined, isn't it? You can also test, because some of them are a bit heavier at the front, to see if that changes. You could pop a paper clip on the front to see if that changes how they fly as well. Ooh, that one went really speedy. Or you could have a go at making this one. Now, this one is a very strange one. It starts with just a piece of paper and then you loop it together to make the circular shape. Shall I show you how to make this one? Let's use this piece of paper for this. Yes, I'll use this piece of paper. Now, for this one, you have to fold along the diagonal line. And an easy way of doing this is by popping it on the edge of the table with your corners on the edge of the table like that. And then you can make the crease where you want to fold. Such a handy tip to help you fold accurately. Then you want to fold over the part that you've just folded to make a little band that goes around the bottom. Oh, there we go, push down your folds really well. And then fold it over again, exactly the same. Just so you've got a really good band along the bottom. Makes a funny shape, doesn't it? Like 2 mountains. Then you want to fold it round and stick your ends inside each other. Oh, it flipped out. Stick your ends inside each other. And you can even, I might do this otherwise it's going to flip out, pop a bit of sellotape to hold it together there at the back. There we are. And then just make sure you've got a nice circle going along the bottom. That will help it fly better. There we go. Then what you want to do is put 2 fingers inside your notch that you've made in between the mountains and hold it up like that. And then you just flick your, oh you should see how that flew. You'll have to make one for yourself to see how they fly. They are brilliant. So all sorts of ideas for making paper aeroplanes and testing how far they fly and which ones are the best. There is a sheet that I have put up on the Google Classroom, and you can record your results. You could make a prediction first. Once you've made all your planes, have a go at guessing. Prediction is a grown-up way of saying you're having a guess. Guess which one is going to fly the furthest and which one isn't. And then you can record your results using this sheet if you want to. If you want to do it your own way, that's fine. If you just want to talk about it with your grown-up, that's also fine. But you can use this sheet to record your results if you would like. And then there's also a sheet for your conclusion. Now, conclusion is what you do. You look at your results and then you tell us all about what your results mean. Which one flew the furthest? Which one didn't? Why do you think it flew the furthest? And you can write about that on this sheet if you would like to. That's a bit of an extra challenge if you want to. All right? I hope you have loads of fun making your different paper aeroplanes. I can't wait to see what you come up with. You could decorate them. You could spend all day on this project, to be honest. So enjoy, and I will see you soon.